Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano and we are live. Tonight we are live here in my fabulous office in Las Vegas, Nevada. How are you guys doing tonight? We're going to do a little watch party, little hangout, watch some Rebels. We'll do a little bit Twin Suns. I'm sorry, we're going to do Holocrons of Fate first, and then we'll do Twin Suns. So yeah, just checking in. How are you guys doing? We're going to hang out for about 30 minutes first. I always get someone in here who's like, when are you going to start it? Calm it down, calm it down. We're going to start in about 30 minutes at around 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I just want to check in because it gives me time to let people kind of get in, get comfy, get settled, and then we can sync and watch it together. Now, you do need your own Disney Plus account to watch this, or your own copy of the episodes of Rebels from Season 3. Today we're going to be watching again Holocrons of Fate and Twin Suns. We've been doing watch parties for the last month, roughly, since Kenobi came out. And it was a lot of fun when Kenobi came out every Tuesday night at midnight. So I would hang out from like 10:30 to like 1 a.m. So we wanted to keep that tradition going, keep you guys coming back every Tuesday night, because very soon we're going to have Bad Batch. Right? I think that's the next one we're getting is Bad Batch Season 2, and then Andor. And man, I'm stoked for Andor. So I just kind of wanted to build the habit of every Tuesday night, staying up, having a little watch party. So from now until the next new shows come out, we're just going to make it a thing here on this channel that every Tuesday night, I'm hanging out, chatting with you guys, seeing what's up, and then we're going to watch something together, talk about it, and it's just going to be our little Star Wars family. So how is everybody doing? How are y'all doing? What do we got here? We've got... The captain was over here. Oh, he was over on Instagram. Yeah, that's right. Just saw you on Instagram Live. What's going on? How you doing? Good evening, Steven Sands. Welcome, welcome. Now, I do believe I have I have subscriber only chat on. So if you want to chat, you have to have been a subscriber for at least a few days. This keeps the riffraff out. This keeps trolls from showing up. It's just a little safeguard that keeps things a little bit nicer. And again, I like doing these a little bit later. There are fewer kiddos who get a little overzealous in their chats hanging out. It's usually more chill, more adults. It's a lot more fun. Pangea says Andor first on August. No, I believe Andor was end of August. I believe when I was at Celebration, I thought they said Andor. August 31st is the release date for Andor. Bad Batch Season 2 release dates. What do we got? Bad Batch Season 2, September 28th. So it is Andor first. But it's going to be... Oh, Kurt. You got your jet juice in hand. Cheers, my friend. Cheers through the screen. Cheers. Does anyone else have a jet juice tonight? Does anyone else have it? Nick Bryan says, you've been loving the late night live streams. You work overnight in New York? Oh, cool. So having you in the middle of the shift has been the highlight of the... Oh, that's awesome, man. That's so awesome. Cool. Well, I'm glad I can keep you company during work. So when I work during the day, I actually watch a live stream too. The John Campea show. I watch that every day, Monday through Friday, pretty much. So it's cool to be that for someone else during their shift. So right on. Captain Skipper, how are you doing? What's going on? Captain Skipper, is that a Penguins of Madagascar logo you've got on there? We've got 33 people in here and 21 likes. If you have the ability to hit the thumbs up, what it does is it actually helps the channel. It sends the feed out to more people. YouTube says, oh, people are liking this? Let me see if maybe other people will like it. And then we get more people hanging out. So, thank you for hitting that thumbs up button, for sharing the stream. Let's see here. Justin Martin says, you wish you're at work till 11:30. Oh. You once got labeled a troll in another live like this. Haven't been back. Oh. Well. I don't know how that went. Bad Batch is the day after your birthday, so that's sick. Yeah, there you go. It's going to be like 2 weeks after my birthday. If it's, what did it say, September 28th. Yeah, it's like 2 weeks after my birthday. But yeah, man, how's it going? We got 30 people in here. What's the word? Oh, there we go. We got all the likes. We have as many likes as we do people. It's awesome when you guys do that. Love it. So, have you guys seen these episodes before? That's what I want to know. Have you seen Holocrons of Fate and Twin Suns from Star Wars Rebels Season 3? And let's get a poll going. Have you watched these two Rebels episodes before? Oh, I was going to type it up as just a regular old chat. I want to do it as a poll. There we go. Yes or no. Ask the community. Oh, it wasn't here. It was someone else. Gotcha. I was like confused. I was like, wait, what? I don't remember doing that. But you never know. Galen Howard, how are you doing tonight? How are you doing? Bad Batch 2 is probably your most hyped show. Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe that'll be a better question in a little bit. Since we got a little bit of time to kill, we got about 20 minutes, 25 minutes before I start the show. I might even take a little bit longer, depending on how you guys are feeling. I might ask if you're ready. But that's actually a really good question that you bring up, Captain Skipper, as to which show are you most hyped for? Which show are you more hyped for, Andor or Bad Batch? So far in the poll, there's only 15 votes, so about half of you, little less than half of you, are 82% yes, you've seen them, 18% no. Okay. Let's see here. Twin Sons, but you don't recall the other. So I haven't watched Holocrons of Fate in forever, but I'm pretty sure from what I do remember, it's where Ezra gets the message to go to Tatooine. I think. I could be wrong. That leads him to Tatooine, which then leads to the confrontation in Twin Sons between Obi-Wan and Darth Maul. It's a beautiful, beautiful scene. Justin Martin, yes, you're currently rewatching Rebels in its entirety on Season 2, Episode 12, A Princess on Lothal. That's a good one. That is a good one. You've watched all of Rebels, says Galen Howard. Nice. Captain Skipper, you watched Rebels when it came out and remember loving it, right? It's nice to go back. R3 Series says, hey, Dan, I'm glad to be here. Well, I'm glad you're here. You're here. Galen Howard, you gotta say Andor. Andor is the one you're most hyped for. Me too. I like Bad Batch. I didn't love Bad Batch, but I liked Bad Batch. I mean, I like it all. Like, let's be real. I like it all. I don't love everything they've put out lately, but I definitely have fun, and I like it all, so there you go. Yes, I've seen all the episodes of The Weapons. I'm not sure what that means. of the weapons part is what throws me. Twin Sons is one of your favorite episodes. That's cool. Little Seal Gamer. Ahsoka. Oh, the Ahsoka. Well, yeah, okay. But the Ahsoka show's not coming out until next year. But I get it. Being hyped for Ahsoka, that makes perfect sense. Yeah. Or Mando Season 3, right? Pangea Rider says, Rebels kept me going when my wife passed minorly OCD and needing to see the whole thing sustain me. So Rebels means a lot to me. That's why Ahsoka is what you're most hyped for. That's cool. That is cool. Dude, Ahsoka's going to be wild, I think. I think Ahsoka is going to blow us all away. But I also think Andor is going to blow us all away. I mean, did you guys hear about the way they're going to structure Andor? They're filming them, or they filmed them, and they're telling the story, at least for Season 2. I don't know about Season 1. But there is confirmed a Season 2. They already told us. We're working on Season 2. And it's going to span like 4 or 5 years. But they're doing it in like 3 or 4 episode arcs per year. So you're going to get 4 episodes that are 1 year. And then they're going to move on to the next year. It's going to be 4 other episodes that cover that. And then 3 or 4 episodes that cover the next year. And it's going to cover like 5 years in one season. But it's going to be in these little chunks. How do you guys feel about that? I think that's really cool. I think that's a different way of telling the story, but while covering a lot of ground. And for me, while I did love Kenobi, when I hear, we're getting a Kenobi story that's going to kind of fill in the gaps of what happened after Revenge of the Sith leading into New Hope, in my head, that's kind of what I was thinking Kenobi was going to be, is more of this, like, all the different things he got into in that time period, as opposed to just this show that's 6 episodes about this like 2 to 3 week adventure. So to see that they're taking that approach with Andor, to me, I think is really cool. I think that's really cool. Let's go back and catch up here. Deathwatch Dude says, Andor is my most anticipated other than Mando Season 3. I hope Ahsoka's not rushed. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we get, right? Most anticipated show you've been waiting for is Ahsoka. A lot of Ahsoka. But for this year, Andor. Then Bad Batch 2. Cool. Best way I can think to describe Bad Batch is if Clone Wars cast was crippled and went on Mando-type adventures. Okay. Steven Stanton. Love Steven Stanton. He did voice Obi-Wan. You're right. It wasn't... Who normally does it? James Arnold Taylor? He did do it in Twin Suns. You're right. I think I have an autograph from Steven Stanton. He sent me a bunch of autographs once when I won a thing from him on Twitter. Also played Obi-Wan and Palpatine in the Pink 5 fan films. Dude, Steven Stanton is amazing. Admiral Raddus he played Tarkin. Yeah, he's done a lot. He's really cool. Well, are they at least 1 hour or more episodes? Are you talking about tonight's episodes? Because I don't believe they are. The ones that we're going to watch tonight are not a full hour. I think they're only about 30-some minutes. Let me look them up real quick, and I will let you know. We go to Star Wars, we go to Rebels, we go to, is it Season 3? Holocrons Fate is 24 minutes, and Twin Suns, I think it's at the end. Twin Suns is 24 minutes. Did I say that for the other one too? 24 and 24. So yeah, 48 minutes. We've got about an hour. We'll take a little break in between watching. Unless you're talking about another show. You might be talking about another show like Andor that would be at least an hour or more. I don't know. I think you are talking about Andor. There's also one more episode in this arc where they go to Dathomir and Maul and Ezra read each other's minds because of something that happens in Holocrons of Fate. Good point. I don't remember that, but good point. I mean, vaguely remember that. Star Wars is Star Wars, even the bad stuff. Of course. I mean, and bad is like a subjective term, right? What's bad to someone might not be bad to someone else, or good to someone, So, it's all fun. The staggering of Andor in Season 2 will make it a lot easier for it to parallel Rebels. I think so. Wait, like Andor? Yeah, Andor from Rogue One. It's a prequel to Rogue One, the Andor series. Patrick Savage, how are you doing? What's going on? No for Andor. Okay, that's yeah. You were thinking about the Andor, the 1 hour or more. I don't know. We don't have timing yet. We do not have timing yet. Also, did anyone ever find out who was the Jedi sculptured in the opening Jedha scene? I don't think they ever fully mentioned that in anything. And the one that's like fallen, the giant statue that the speeder goes by or whatever. I think it was a speeder that went by. I don't think they ever mentioned who that was from Jedha. Most people hate the holiday special. I don't. Again, it is, and I love the holiday special. I absolutely, genuinely love the holiday special. Even if I think parts of it are really weird and bad. I like it still. I have like a very special love for the holiday special. Let's see here. What am I missing? Anybody? Did I get everybody? Are we good? Cool. Live stream. All right, there we go. Everything's good. We got about 30. I think that's going to be about where we're at for this stream. Roughly about 30 or so people will be hanging out tonight. Klingon, Care Bear Nick says, would be something of some character that you think are gone, but are still there somehow. What are we talking about? I don't know what's that in reference to. Would you ever go back? Of course, I'm going back to Starcruiser. Don't have the exact date locked in yet, but yeah. Oh yeah, I will visit Starcruiser probably 2 more times, at least 2 more times that I know of. Possibly more, but at least it's just expensive to get out there, and just like it's a lot. I mean, the whole thing's expensive, but yes, I'll be going back for sure. As soon as I like the last day or last morning when we were leaving, we're like, oh yeah, so when are we doing this again? Absolutely, I'd go back. All right, I'm gonna end this poll. We got 32 votes, 31 people are here, so pretty much all of you have voted. 78% of you have watched these 2 episodes, and 22% have not. Interesting. All right. Now, since we have a couple minutes before we start things, what do you guys think next week's episodes should be? Do you guys have any suggestions for what you think next week should be? Let's see here. Justin Martin says, which could afford Starcruiser? It is expensive. Fiance, and you want to go at some point? Yeah, I mean, there's a way to kind of like plan it and budget out for it yourself. But now it's really hard, especially with the way things are in the world. Everything costs more. It's a hard time, especially now, to even try to save for something like that. So I feel you, man. I feel you. Kenobi's your least favorite Disney Plus show so far? I'm trying to think. Okay. Like, is it for me? Because that's definitely not my favorite. I don't do favorites, by the way. For anyone thinking of asking me what my favorite is, don't do it. I won't answer it. But someone says least favorite even more than Boba? Yeah, so those two are tied for me. Not as least favorite, but yeah, I don't know. As far as Disney Plus stuff goes. Because I did like Bad Batch quite a bit. But I'll be honest, I don't remember the ending. I don't remember what happens at the... I've watched the first 3 episodes a billion times, but I usually put it on and fall asleep. That's why I've watched the first 3 episodes quite a bit. I'll like put it on as I'm working on something and then like fall asleep and don't make it past the first 3 episodes. So I don't remember how Bad Batch season 1 ended. I need to rewatch it, especially before season 2. But yeah. Who knows? Someone says the $5,000 drink. Well, that's not on Starcruiser. That is on the Disney Wish cruise ship. They have a hyperspace lounge bar on the cruise ship that has a $5,000 drink. But that is not on Starcruiser. So just so you know. And that includes, it's very expensive alcohol. And you get sparkling wine and flowers delivered to your room. And you get a trip to the Skywalker Ranch winery, which is not something you can pay for. Like, you can't normally say, hey, I want to go take a tour of the Skywalker Ranch winery. You can't. You can't just book that. So doing it through this specific drink order is a very special thing, and that's why it costs $5,000, because it's a very exclusive thing. Someone's saying Season 4, Episode 10. Give me a name. What is it? Season 4... I'm looking it up. Jedi Knight. Oh. Is that what I think it is? I think it is. Yeah, that's an important one. I do like that. I'm wondering if we can tie them to either what we've just seen in Kenobi, which I think this might be the last night we do that, or if we can tie it into the building of the rebellion. More so, because Rebels, there's certain episodes of Rebels where you really see the different Rebel cells coming together. Like one of the ones I'm thinking of is when they get a hold of the B-Wings. Right? I think it's the B-Wings, and Hera like learns to fly them. To me, I think that's a really interesting episode because you kind of learn that like these different Rebel cells are really scrapping everything together to create the rebellion. And I kind of want to revisit that episode because that leads us into Andor, where we're going to be, 5 years before Rogue One. So I think that's an important one. Pangea Writer says, a couple of Season 3 two-parters would be good. I can't be yawning already. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, so I'm going to be yawning tonight. But Ghosts of Geonosis. Ooh. I don't remember that one. And we're looking at Season 3, Ghosts of Geonosis Part 1 and Part 2. Okay. Oh, and Saw Gerrera? Okay. You know what? If Saw Gerrera's part of it, yeah, I like that. Oh, and then Trials of the Darksaber, and what's the one after it? Legacy of Mandalore. Those are good, too. You know, I'm going to save those, Trials of Darksaber and Legacy of Mandalore, I'm going to save those for before Mando Season 3. I think that'll tie into that better. But I do like Ghost of Geonosis 1 and 2 is one of these weeks leading into Andor. I think that would be perfect, actually. I don't think Disney will go back on prices from before pandemic, even if things get back. Oh, no, they rarely go down in price. Rarely go down. They go up. Or they may not move at all if it's hard for them to move it up. But they rarely go down. Very rarely go down. What are my thoughts on Lego Star Wars Skywalker? It was great. It was a lot of fun. Of course, they won't. It's all about, well, yeah. I mean, it's business. What business isn't about profit, right? I mean, that's how you stay in business. Disney's made great addition to Star Wars, but I think Disney kind of ruined Star. Okay, cool. Decided to go the Disney Wish. Are you really? Are you doing it? That's cool. I need an Omega action figure. I know, we need an Omega. We need all of the Bad Batch in vintage collection scale. I want the smaller. I know they make Black Series. I don't like Black Series so much. I want the small scale to match my play sets and vehicles and everything. Looking forward to the Acolyte series. I know we haven't heard much on that, right, LJP? Also hoping for a series or movie on the Bothan stealing the second Death Star. That would be like a Rogue 2. I mean, it wouldn't be called Rogue 2 because that would be weird. But yeah, rest in peace, Bothans. Many of them died. It was a really good episode. Are you talking about the one with the B-Wings? I like that one. I love that episode. They pay tribute to Ralph McQuarrie with the B-Wing designer's name, Core. Yep. Yeah, we're right. Isn't that like a good episode leading into Andor? I think. Star Wars has always made a big deal about getting the plans for the first Death Star, but second Death Star only had a throwaway line about Palpatine allowing the plan. Yeah, you're right. It was very minor. Maybe they should explore that more. When Ahsoka gets closer to releasing, I'd say watching 413 and 414. Oh, let me go see what those are. Oh, I think I know what those are. Now that I'm looking. Yeah. Well, would it... Oh, it might have to be 12, 13, and 14. Because those are all tied together. Or maybe we do 1 week of 411 Doom, and then 412, and then the next week we do World Between Worlds, and then Fool's Hope. But then how can we not finish with the last episode? Right. Yeah, okay. I'm glad you all are on with this episode with the B-Wings. That's just, like, from memory, that one just sticks out. Without having to, like, search or anything. Like, that's the one that I'm like, yeah, that was cool. Or any of the episodes with Mon Mothma, I think would be important to watch before Andor 2. I think that'd be really good. Is Ezra Bridger going to come back? I think so. I think that we don't know, but I think so. I hope so. Tracy, you looking good tonight, man. Well, thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. The Y-Wing episodes where the Empire was dismantling them was a good episode. That was a good one. Was that with Moochie? Not Moochie. Moochie was... Who's Moochie? Melshi? No, Melshi was Rogue One. Moochie was the Rancor baby. There was a friend that Hondo had, like a little Ugnaught guy. I forget his name. I think that might have been in that one with the Y-Wings. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. So hard to decide on the order for what to watch and when. It is. There's a lot. There's so much good Star Wars. And we don't have to just do Rebels. But I kind of want to keep these Tuesday night watch parties. I kind of want it curated, right? I want it curated, and I want it to somewhat matter or apply to what we just watched or what we're going to watch soon. So that's how I'm trying to plan all of these out. That way there's a reason we're hanging out, we're watching something. We're kind of prepping ourselves for what's coming next, or we're decompressing off of what we just saw in Kenobi. Or, or later when there's a gap. There may not be a gap, right? Between Andor and Bad Batch. There's going to be at least one night, unless it's only 4 episodes for Andor, but there's going to be at least 1 or 2 nights, depending on how many episodes there are, where we stay up and watch both. Like, September 28th, when Bad Batch comes out, if it comes out on the same day, it might be a Friday release instead of a Wednesday release. And we don't even... Well, let's look. What days of the week are those? There's a thing called calendars. We can just look that up. Duh. The 20... Is that right? I'm going to go back and look at what I said. Andor. August 31st is a Wednesday. Cool. September 28th is a Wednesday. So September 28th, we're going to have to stay up late. We're watching 2 things. We're watching Andor and Bad Batch. So, there you go. Have you watched the vintage Star Wars show? Yeah, like the droids and stuff. Yeah. Those are ridiculous, but I like them. Oh, Ewok Adventures? Yeah, that's cool. Pretty sure that was Melch. Melch was his name. That's right. That's what I was thinking. But Melshi, I think there was like a Lieutenant Melshi in Rogue One. But Melch was who I'm thinking of. Ahsoka's looking for Thrawn. Ezra could very easily be back. I think so. So I asked earlier, is anyone else enjoying a jet juice tonight? I know Kurt was, so cheers to you, friend. Season 3 Secret Cargo was the first Rebels with Mon Mothma, and I am thinking of Melch. Okay, good. That's why you guys are here. You guys know this stuff better than I do. Love Vintage Star Wars shows. Yep, especially droids and Ewok. Oh, the Ewok movies. Maybe we do it's unrelated, But maybe we do a watch of the Ewok movies. I can see if I can get Eric Walker to come hang out and maybe do a live with us one night. He played Mace Tawani. He was the brother in the Ewok movies. I could maybe get him to do a live with us. It might be earlier. Maybe we'll do like a Saturday watch party midday, and I'll see if I can get Eric to come do it. He might. He very well might. Very nice guy. Let's see here. Isn't the whole point of the Ahsoka series Ahsoka finding... I don't think any of that's confirmed. None of that specifics. There's leaks and like rumors, which you can trust so much, but nothing. I don't think anything's been confirmed as far as what the Ahsoka show is. So do with it what you will. Bad Batch ended with them entering Mount Tantis, name confirmed from the production art, which should excite everyone who loved the original Thrawn trilogy. Oh, I need to look into that. Could we get Andor, Bad Batch, and She-Hulk on the same day? Oh, maybe. I haven't been following what the date... What's the She-Hulk release? Honestly, I haven't been up on the Marvel shows lately. She-Hulk release date August 17th. So She-Hulk may be over by then, depending on how many episodes. Because that would put it at episode 6. That's a lot of stuff to drop. If it's every week, what's the 17th? Now I gotta go back to my calendar. Back to the calendar. August 17th is a Wednesday. So it's very possible that on Wednesday, September 28th, we get Andor, Bad Batch, and She-Hulk all in one day. It's very possible. Very possible. Jeffrey, how are you doing? The Hills Vlogs, how are you guys doing? I'm doing well. You watch the Lego Star Wars stuff, but it's hard for me to get... That's fair. It's goofy. And it's silly. I do find it funny. I like them. Some of the Droids series characters in your figure collection, including one that wasn't released to the public, was a prototype. That's cool. That's really cool. Piece Together Cosplay, how are you doing? Silly Palm, working late tonight? Oh, but I helped liven up the office. Oh, thank you. That is late. It's late, no matter which side of the country you're on. Also, animated Clone Wars from 03. Oh, dude, I love that one. Gendy Tartakovsky Clone Wars is my Clone Wars. That would be awesome, right? I'm pretty, like, I think I could work... It may not be for a late night Tuesday night. I might have to work around his schedule, but I'm pretty sure I could ask him and get him to at least hang out for a little bit, and then we watch or something. But yeah, I think we get Eric Walker. I'm gonna ask if you guys are into it and want to see that. I think that would be cool to do a like hang out with him for a little bit in a live chat, me and him chatting and answering your guys' questions, and then we can hang out and watch on Disney Plus the Ewoks movies. That sounds fun. Went on a high-octane blue milk that I've tweaked the recipe on. Ooh, that sounds fancy. All right, when Disney bought Lucasfilm, totally expecting a new Ewok movie to be announced. You know, there's still time. Ahsoka's pretty hell-bent on finding Thrawn and Mandalore. Yes. So, I mean, it is very much assumed that that's what we're going to get. But how much did we assume about Kenobi? How many people assumed we would get Clone Wars flashbacks? You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, until it's confirmed 100% that someone comes out and says, yes, this is what we're doing, I leave it all up. I say, you know what? I'm not going to say anything was confirmed. I'm not going to try and, say that, oh, it is this. Because we don't know yet. For all we know, Ahsoka Season 1 could be, like, just a setup. And they're like, no, we're going to make 4 or 5 Ahsoka seasons. So the first season's going to be a little bit of... you never know what they're going to do. Caitlin Ryan, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good night, by the way. When the Ewok movie came out on TV, your mom was cutting her hair while watching and said, oops, oh no, did you get too much? Those are your favorite memories of Star Wars and your mom. You know what, speaking of memories, when I was little, I was probably about 3, maybe 4 years old. We would go to the video store and rent videos. It was like a gas station rental store where I lived. Tiny little town in New Mexico. And I had 2 movies. I was like 4 years old. And there was 2 movies I would always ask for. And it was Baby, which is about a dinosaur, a little baby dinosaur. And the other one was the Ewoks movie. It was either Baby or Ewoks. This is before I even knew what a Star Wars was. I wanted to see the Ewoks or I wanted to see Baby. That was it. Every week or every time we'd rent movies. And so I grew up on the Ewoks and didn't even know it. In fact, I found like, I don't know if it was a picture or just like a weird memory that came up that I just had, remembering that like being like 6, I had a Rancor, the vintage Rancor, in my room as a toy, and I don't know what happened to it. I think it was just given to me or something, but I don't remember it at all. Mount Tantus was a facility where Palpatine had a huge cloning facility, which worked differently from Camino. It was Pal's private storehouse, and it's Legends now, so that's cool. That is cool. I think I definitely made a double jet juice, and it's right here's the rest of it. So yeah. Where's the... No way they're this strong in the parks. Should have watched your video again to get the right portions. You're gonna be light speed to Endor. That's fair. Just got off work. You could use a jet juice. Posted the recipe on Instagram, and it's also in my old video. I just took all the clips from my old video. What drink should we do next week? That's the real question. Oh, it's already 10:30. I didn't realize that. Are you all ready? Are you guys ready to get synced up here? I was too busy chatting and everything. Anyone else think George Lucas named Mace Windu after Mace Tawani? I'm sure they pulled a little something with the maces, right? Heck yeah, it'd be amazing. The different says Obi-Wan dropped cold while Mando has set up Boba Fett and Ahsoka. True. It's possible, though it's possible Kenobi set up Andor. Yeah, we don't know yet. We really don't know. 4 seasons of Ahsoka, count me in. That'd be cool, right? That'd be really cool. Oh, you have Baby on DVD, right? With the little dinosaur. Who else? I forget who was in that. It was like a blonde lady and some dude. Was it Paul Hogan? For some reason, I'm thinking it was Paul Hogan, Crocodile Dundee. But it also might have been that I was also really into Crocodile Dundee around that same time. I don't know. I was a weird kid. A weird, like, toddler kid. Star Wars was actually the first videotape your family ever rented. Oh, nice. You just got to work. Well, I hope we can keep you company tonight. According to Timothy Zahn, he had wanted Jedi Master that guarded the Emperor's Tech Mountain to be an Obi-Wan clone. Well, that's kind of cool. Jedi Mind Trick next. That's a fun one. I think I have that in the video. I'm pretty sure I have that in video. So yeah, we can do that one for next week. I like that. Wouldn't be a bad drink name. There's a tribute to the original Star Tours Lightspeed. Maybe we come up with something. Maybe we come up with the Lightspeed to Endor drink. I like that. I like the idea of what something blue. It's gonna have to have a little blue because when you punch it, everything goes blue, right? Maybe something with a little blue curacao. So maybe some rum. Maybe we make it a rum drink. I like where your head's at there, Silly Palm. Of course, Star Tours. So it's got to be blue and orange. I don't know that we can get anything to swirl blue and orange, but I'll have to think about it. I like where your head's at. All right, guys, are you all ready to get synced up? Let me throw a yes in the chat. Say ready. How about that? Type ready in the chat if you're ready to start Star Wars Rebels Season 3, Episode 3, Holocrons of Fate. I'm going to wait till I see a few readies, and we're going to do the same thing we always do. 3, 2, 1, click. Not click on one. 3, 2, 1, then click. 3, 2, 1, click. Like that, okay? And I'll let you know when I do it. I'm going to get my headphones set up here. Pangea Writer says, I was watching Star Wars at 3 on VHS before ever watching Sesame Street or other kids' shows. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm seeing them all come in. Ready? Yes. You're ready. Louis, you're ready. Patrick, ready. Cool. Very cool. You do gin, hypnotic, lime, and club soda. Oh, okay. I don't think I've had hypnotic in forever. It turns light blue. Yeah, oh yeah. I imagine it will. Cool, you guys are ready? Draco says, Bacardi Gold with Mountain Dew Baja Blast. That sounds interesting. Earlier today, I had like a weird, it was like cherry 7-Up with a little bit of tequila. Bad idea. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. It's terrible. It was a Blanco tequila, so it wasn't like gold. But, yeah. You had a Millennium Falcon shot once that used gold leaf alcohol for the stars. Goldschlager? Maybe? Let's go. Okay, cool. I think we're ready. We're going to do this. Holocron of Fate. Star Wars Rebels. Season 3. Episode 3. Kanan and Ezra must save the crew from Maul. 3, 2, 1, click. And I'll read my timestamp out so we can follow along together. I'm at 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds. Right? Oh my goodness. Blue Gatorade and orange juice. That sounds like a weird mix. Orange juice and anything not... Yeah, it's hard to mix orange juice with stuff that's not like alcohol. But if you mix it with another like soft drink, that could be funky. Could be funky. Could be good, but could be funky. Why did I think this is... Someone thought it was. I posted my reel of the making the jet juice, and some guy's like, nah, man, this ain't it. Just stick to putting your seasoning all over everything. And I was like, oh, okay. So, you like the shirt? We might... I don't know. We didn't have a meeting today. But we might have some for sale soon. So, pay attention to the Mosh Isley account. I don't know if or when we're going to be announcing that, among other things. But just pay attention to that account. Either on Twitter or on Instagram. I like this guy's outfit. That soldier that they just showed. I don't know. I liked his helmet. All of it. So I'm at a minute 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Oh, Hera. I didn't put a link to sync up this time. I just let you do it on your own. That's why I call out the time through Disney Plus. Because last time it was kind of a mess. There was people like messing with the timing, and if someone else paused it paused it for me, and it was a mess. So I'm not doing it that way again. We're doing it like we always did before. I'm at a minute 55, minute 56, minute 57, minute 58, minute 59. Cheers, friend. Happy Tuesday. Gonna be Wednesday in a little bit. Oh, Maul. He's got everyone kidnapped. Oh my goodness, Maul. Stormy Stitch with the clutch idea right there. But you cut it in a triangle. Right? I like that. Oh, cool. No worries. Yeah, if you can, catch up with the timestamp. I'm at 2:37, 2:38, 2:39, 2:40. Oh, Ezra. Blab in his mouth. I do want more Ezra. Definitely more Ezra, but I want more Kanan too. Man. You know, I think I have the graphic novels. Or the trades with, like, the issues. Oh, it's going to be Tuesday in New Zealand. Whoa, other side of the world. Oh, but the orange, though. We want the orange. But I do like your thoughts with the pineapple. And that works good with rum. So... Oh my, I did, Chris. I did. We talked about it last week. I did. I saw the weird skeletal ghost picture in the seat where you can kind of see the frame of a skeleton. That was that was cool. Thank you for putting us all onto that, by the way. Oh, that's a move. Could have put a bomb inside the holocron. Yeah. I love this Maul. Like, this is he's an older Maul, right? I do need to watch the Clone Wars episodes with Maul. I really do. Oh, Pat, you're saying it's going to be Thursday tomorrow. It's already Wednesday for you. You're that far ahead of us. Wow. Oh, Maul. And this actually works with my video yesterday. It was the Darth Maul Micro Machines. Right? So it's a very Maul heavy couple of... all week, really. Baby, Secret of the Lost Legend. Mary Sean Young is the blonde's name. Let me look her up real quick. Who is she? She was in Ace Ventura. Finkel and Einhorn and Finkel. That's cool. I didn't know that was her. You can't do streaming, plus tubing here at work. Ah, gotcha. Wi-Fi's. That makes sense. Clone Wars with Maul. It is a wild ride, and I need to revisit that. I need to revisit it. Another crazy story is the young cast member of Gal that died. I think I've heard of that. Something with the revolving room, right? I think I've heard of that. Read Andor spanning 5 years leading up to Rogue One. Yeah. Yeah. Hello there, Jet Juice. Oh no. Always spill. I don't know what it is. I'm a mess. Amused by how Ray Park went from Maul to Toad. Yeah, admittedly, his Toad was far more dangerous than the comic book version. I'm trying to think. I barely remember his Toad. It was X-Men 2, right? Or was it X-Men 1? I don't know. Finkel and Einhorn. Einhorn and Finkel. Yeah, I love Ace Ventura. I love that first Ace Ventura. Filth. You would pay for your insolence. Oh, the Bendu. Maybe we need to do a whole Bendu arc. Every episode with the Bendu. Love him. Kurt. Lightspeed at Endor might be the kind of drink where you drop a shot in there to make the... I like that. You punch it. Blue punch. We get a blue punch and you literally punch it. I think we're all collectively onto something. Toad was in X-Men 1. Okay, gotcha. Snacking on Mando goldfish. That's cool. Instead of normal popcorn. I don't have any snacks, but I don't think you guys want to hear me crunching. I was like, where are my holocrons? They're behind me. They're back on that shelf right there. I'm really glad the Galaxy's Edge holocrons have Bendu voice, you know? By the way, I'm at 7 minutes and 47 seconds, 7 minutes 48, 7 minutes 49, 7:50. Laces out. Little footballs. Would you get Bendu to co-host the Bendu episodes with you? I don't think I could. I don't know who voiced the Bendu. The only reason I would get Mace is because I've talked to him and know him. Tom Baker. Let me see. He probably not. I could make some cold calls here and see what I could do, but probably not. He was a Doctor Who. I did not know that. That's cool. I'll look into it, but I would for sure. I think not for sure, but very likely I could get a hold of Eric. Well, I know I can get a hold of him, but I could probably have him hang out for a little bit. Actually, Drinks with Dana was something I would be interested in watching and making. I mean, I post them on Instagram. I posted the recipe for this one on Instagram. So I'm going to do the same on Friday. So you have the weekend to get the ingredients for. I think we're going to do Jedi Mind Trick. So if you guys want to get into Jedi Mind Trick, I'll post the ingredients on Instagram Friday. They're also in my video. I made a video with the Oga's drinks. So if you want to just look that up, Dano Channel, Oga's Cantina, you can see it. And there's also non-alcoholic drinks to there too for people who are into that, who don't want alcohol. That's cool. 12 gauge. I'm good. How are you doing? Maul always uses his voice to manipulate everyone by sounding weak. Now he does. He's really manipulative in this. I love Sabine's hair, the white into blue. It's so cool looking. It's just a neat looking color. It's like just a gorgeous color. Just a joke. Bendu is Kyle Katarn's co-host. Is it really? He has he has Bendu show up and co-host. I should probably check that out. Is this like the tree on Dagobah? Are you talking about the Bendu? I wouldn't say it's like the tree on Dagobah. But I also don't know a whole lot about what specific tree you're talking about. Maybe. Hey, I can talk this week. You've done it. You've been here a subscriber for at least 5 days or whatever I have it set to. I think it's 5 days. Well, welcome, Mike. Welcome. Glad you can talk. Glad you can talk. Speaking of Doctor Who actors, you're very excited to see Hu Yang, the droid, voiced by David Tennant in the Ahsoka. Oh, wait, Ahsoka teaser? I must have missed an Ahsoka teaser. That looks fake. Maybe not. Was this from Celebration? I'm watching two things at once now. That's fake. That's fake, because there is no official teaser trailer. Is there? Maybe I found the wrong one. Did they actually play it? Or were you there in Celebration where you get to see it? Now you got me thinking, because I know I wasn't in that panel. And I didn't think they had it publicly available. Link me if you have it. I do just find the kid. They're kids. They're hardly kids anymore. They're teenagers. They're good. Weird he's manipulative because he was anything but subtle in Phantom Menace. Oh yeah, I mean he also had his body cut in half, and then was like brought back to life by like the Dathomiri Night Sisters and weird. He went through a lot, man. He went through a lot. Cantina drink night group chat would be fun. Surprised it wasn't a thing during lockdowns. Yeah, same. Actually, probably could have been. Do you think Sabine's live action character will be similar? I think so. I think she will be. I think she's gonna do. Like I saw a little bit of her, and I think they cast well. Blinken, you'll miss him, but we get a quick shot of him. But there's not enough. Or I haven't seen whatever the thing from Celebration is. I got your Chopper Droid, Babu Frick Droid. Oh, you got the Babu Frick, the little animatronic. Nice. Holocrons. Oh, the spiders. The Krykna. I think I have one. I broke its legs. It's got 2 broken legs now. But I've got one of those Krykna. He's just with 2 broken legs. Will he stand up at all? Yeah, he kind of stands up. But I've got a Krykna back here. Very fragile legs. I think a bootleg video... Right? That's kind of what I was thinking. I found one that was clearly a fake. And that's the top hit, is the fake. Some cam footage from Celebration that looks real. It was footage, not a real trailer. Okay. Gotcha. It was the one they showed us at the panel. Yeah, if you can link me. I'll definitely check it out. But because I haven't yet. Which is why Maul in the end is crazier than... He is crazy. He is crazy. I'll do the Darksaber episode leading into Mando. Season 3. We're doing this arc because Kenobi. And then I think after this week we're going to move into stuff more leading into the Rebellion and Rebels, so that when Andor hits in like 6 weeks, we'll have a nice build-in to Andor. Will Noonan, thank you for subscribing, my friend. Thank you for joining the squad. In 5 days, you should be able to chat too. I have to have it set that way, because if not, the chat gets flooded with weird stuff, and it's very distracting. And we like to keep this fun. I was floored when the Krykna spiders showed up in Mandalore. So apparently, the spiders... Well, not apparently. You can see in their faces. The spiders from Mando on that planet, I forget what it's called, were different. Because they had a snout. They have like a long snout thing on them. The Krykna do not. So they're similar, very similar, but they're not force reactive the way Krykna are. They're a different spider, but very, very, very similar. My little Krykna. Can I wind him up? I forgot how to wind him up. Oh, he's very broken. Stop. Turn it off, turn it off. Okay, never do that again. What the heck was that about? Sorry, guys. I didn't mean for that to happen. Whoops. Do I do any Droid Maker meetup? No, I've never done any. No meetups here in Vegas. I've never done any channel meetups or anything here. I feel like there's not enough people here in town. So I always do my meetups at Disneyland or at Galaxy's Edge. I think the next meetup I have planned is going to be when I'm at Galaxy's Edge, or not even Galaxy's Edge, when I'm at Disneyland next for D23. I'm not even going to Galaxy's Edge that whole trip, which is wild. What is this? Just fell down the pod / slobby hole in prep for the... Oh, nice. You're going in October. Yeah, no, I've never done any Droid Maker meetup. I know there's a couple people here in town, but it's like maybe 4 people in Vegas that I can know. Jeffrey, Vegas Night... blanking on the name already. Oh, you changed it, Jeffrey. You changed it. The Vegas Gold Night. But yeah, I don't know if there's enough people. Let's see. Will I ever get to Golden Tiki? Oh, let me know. I was just there on Saturday. I love that place. But I actually hadn't been in like a year or two. It's been a while. I don't go very often. It's the other side of town. There's tiki bars closer that I will go to. Rest in peace, headphone users. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that, especially right next to the mic. My bad. A Vegas Sabacc tournament meetup would be sweet. There's someone here in town, I think, that reached out. I don't remember. I get so many messages, it's hard to keep track. But I think someone here in Vegas is one of the people who runs a Sabacc league or wanted to start a Sabacc league. I don't have the free time to do that, but it sounds cool. It sounds very cool. They don't do many spacewalks and stuff. No, they don't. They really don't. It's rare. Very rare, now you're thinking about it. Next time in Anaheim, make a side trip to LA. Check out the Tonga. I need to. I do need to. It's hard because I'm always very scheduled as to what I'm doing when I make the trips out there. And I try to make them tight too. I don't normally give myself a lot of time to actually do stuff outside of my scheduled event or whatever. Julie, you're in Vegas too? Oh, that's right. Wouldn't mind a Star Wars meetup at some point. Okay. You know what? We'll let's explore this. Let's explore this and see what the number looks like of people. Maybe we do a Millennium Fandom night one Saturday or Friday or something like that. If anybody's down with that, that might be kind of cool. Just hey, I'm gonna be a Millennium fan or Player One. Player One's a lot of fun, but probably Millennium Fandom. I haven't been there in a minute, and it's somewhere I think we all might be able to enjoy. Maybe even bring our droid. See, we could bring droids. I brought droids the only time I've been to Millennium Fandom. Maul comes across as lower rep version of Palpatine. Especially when talking about... I could see that. After all these years, still don't understand why Maul is so intent on making Ezra. He needed someone to help him unlock... This is why we're literally watching it right now. He has been tormented by this holocron. He wants to get in there, and he needs help. And this is it. It's the holocrons of fate. Literally, this is why. 1929, 1930... 19 minutes 31, 32, 33. Oh, it's a cool spot. Millennium Fandom's cool. Tom, you nailed it. It didn't need to be Ezra. It needed to be a Force user that he could just goad into helping him find it. Yeah. He needed the holocron. Oh, the key to destroying the Sith, too. Because Maul is very much burned by the Sith. Oh, see, I see him. Twin suns. I mean, Maul's looking for revenge. And you hear that shout? No! Very much in the same tone as Kenobi! Both those spots are good choices. They are good choices. They're both... Player One and Millennium Fandom are great. I love Player One so much. It's been a couple months since I've been, but I love it. And Maul just takes off. He's like, Twin Suns? I know what I need to know. Been there before. On my way. We're almost done with this episode. But that was it. That was the most important part. That's why this episode was the lead-in to Twin Suns. Oh, Kanan. Oh, Kanan. Oh, Ezra. Oh, it's gonna end. Star Wars Rebels. God, I love this show. I love this show. So, Holocrons of Fate, right? Maul gets the answer. He gets Ezra to help him open the holocron. He gets Ezra to help him open the holocron, and Ezra starts yelling out what he sees. Twin suns. And Maul, I think, what did Maul say? I think he said, I see him. Like Kenobi. He wants Kenobi. Aren't most star systems twin suns? I wouldn't say most. Not all of them. But there's some with 3. Batu has 3. But I think... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of planets, right? Whew, a ton of them got to have twin suns. You're right. Good point. But I think it's more for the audience, right? It's more for us. As we're watching it, you hear twin suns, you think Star Wars. What's the first place your brain goes to? Tatooine. You think Maul. You think this is a guy out for revenge. He's going for Kenobi. We know Kenobi's on Tatooine. So I think that's kind of what they wanted us, the audience, to put together. Has anyone ever taken the 2 holocrons from Galaxy's Edge and put them together? Yeah. They do. It's the Bendu. It's a little funny. A lot of people think that's like a secret. It's not. It's actually in the paperwork, like the little tag that comes with the holocron. Because they give you a bag to put it in, and that bag has a tag on it. And that tag tells you to do it. It says, no, put a Sith one and a Jedi one. Yeah. Oh, you meant in our galaxy. I think most systems are binary. Maybe not in Star Wars Galaxy. I don't know, Jeffrey. I feel like no, actually. I feel like no, but I'm no expert. I definitely like that kind of stuff and love like astronomy. Ever since I was a kid, I've always loved that kind of stuff. But it doesn't sound familiar that most of our star systems are binary. There are plenty, and sometimes they get a little too close, and you can see 2 stars getting close to each other. Milky. I want to look it up though. Galaxy binary star systems. 1/3 of the star systems in Milky Way are binary. So that's a good amount. You're right. Not most, but 1/3 are estimated to be binary, and 2/3 being single star. So not most, but a really, really, really good chunk. So that's actually pretty cool. I'm glad we looked that up. Only know Tatooine is binary and Batu is trinary. Yeah, I think those are the only ones we've really confirmed, right? Batu is 3, especially in Florida. Yeah, and it's muggy. It's so muggy in Florida. Why has it got to be so muggy? All right, guys. It's 11 already. Oh, cool. That's cool. This is actually good timing. Want to make sure everybody's ready. Does anybody need to take a little bathroom break? I'm good, actually. I think I'm doing pretty well. How are we doing here? I've got still plenty more to go inside of this jet juice. Like I said, I made a giant one, and man, oh man, let me set you down. How are we? There's still quite a bit. I made a lot. All right, maybe it was just maybe I just thought it was very rare when Star Wars first filmed. Yeah, maybe. I like messing with those and hearing different messages with the holocrons are so fun. Now, I hope let's take, since we're in a little bit of a break in between this and the next episode. Let's talk speculation for Galaxy's Edge merch. I don't know what made me. I mean, I do know what made me think this. We know for a fact. I'm gonna see if I can find the picture. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find it. Where is it? We know for a fact that Galaxy's Edge is going to be refreshing the Savi's themes, right? We're going to get new Savi's pieces. Let's see if I can find the photo of it real quick. They showed it off during D23. How's that? Oh, that's a big picture. I like that. I'm going to throw it up on my screen. See this picture right here? See that? So, here's the thing with this picture. It doesn't look at the one on the left. Just follow my train of thought here. Look at the one on the left. Where is the switch? Maybe the switch is on the other side. Maybe it's not on the side that we're seeing, okay? But typically on a Savi's lightsaber, and I'm gonna turn this picture off. Typically on a Savi's lightsaber, your switch is in the center, right? Your sleeves are an equal amount away from the switch. The only thing that make it longer or shorter is the emitter and the end cap. That's the only thing that will ever make it longer or shorter. The distance between the sleeves, they all have the same rings, right? Same rings. Follow me here. Can I get it to autofocus? Yeah, good. Don't focus on the thing. The only difference that makes it longer or shorter is the end cap. So we have right here the end, right here the end. It's the tooth that makes it longer. On here, it's the emitter that makes it... I mean, they're almost the same size. So, my thinking is... I'm going to go back to that image that I just showed you. Let's go back to this image. Can I turn it back on? There we go. Look at the one on the left. I don't see a switch. But if you look at the top section... It looks like the thing with the red wires on the top and the red wires going down to the black square rectangle portion towards the bottom. It's not the right size to be a full sleeve. Like, are you following me on this? That top chunk with the red wires coming out on the saber on the left, here it is again, is too big to be a normal size sleeve. Which makes me think these pieces are going to be way different. And it's not going to be the same system where it's same size switch. Like all the switches for every theme are the same size. All the sleeves for every theme are the same size. I don't think that's the case. Look at that artwork again. Those sleeves, tops and bottoms, look like they are different sizes on both of those. And of course the emitter and end caps look like they're way different sizes too. So, my thinking is, we're going to get an all-new chassis on the inside. An all-new chassis. Which means capabilities that we might not have seen yet. Again, I'm speculating. I have no idea what is actually coming. But, it makes me think, if we're going to get new sleeves that are different sizes and lengths, which to me says we need a new chassis to make it work, possibly there's going to be a sleeve with the switch already built in. Again, look at the one on the left. That top section with the red wires is one big section. I don't imagine that to be part sleeve, part switch that matches. It just doesn't seem right. It seems like that's one big piece. If that's the case, maybe we have a sleeve that is a switch all in one. Maybe we have other weird situations and other themes that are like that. But if we have a new chassis, that might mean we get new kyber crystals that work in this new chassis, which means we might get updated and new holocrons, which means Disney gets to get a lot more of our money, even though we already bought the holocrons. We've collected all the kyber crystals already. You know what I'm saying? Sure, there's people who haven't done it yet, but are they going to really complain that, like, they get the new, cooler version? It's smart thinking, smart business thinking for them to refresh all of it. And when they drop Savi's, to be like, nope, whole new system. Whole new if you have an old Savi's one, that stuff still works for your Savi's one. But let's A, kick up the price, because that's something they do. And B, let's just have a whole new system. Whole new one. If you want to buy the old scrap we've got left over, buy it for your old stuff. But new one, all new. That's my thinking. That's just my thinking. Complete speculation. Right? Here's my money. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Mike, so you disagree. The left one, the middle goes from silver band bottom and silver band top. Oh, I want to go back to this image. I see the silver band that you're talking about. I don't see the switch. I mean, I see what you're saying. I see the bands that you're looking at. I don't know, man. Something about okay, so let's look at the end of the emitter. Let's say that silver band, the top silver band that you're looking at, in between where the two red wires meet. Something about that. I mean, you definitely could be right here. I don't know. Something about it feels off. Something about it feels off that there would be a switch that matches that much with the top sleeve. And you very well could be exactly right. But don't crush my hopes and dreams, Mike. Don't crush my hopes and dreams. I want everything brand new. I want a teal blade and crystal. Right? That's what I'm saying. If we get a new chassis, that might mean a new blade system. And what does that mean? That means they're going to sell the old versions of the Legacy Sabers and maybe have a new version of Legacy Sabers. I don't know. I've got just like high hopes that we're going to get like cool, better, new stuff. If it's cool and it's well designed, if it's fun, you're in. You're not a buy. And so neither am I with the regular Legacy Sabers. I'm not. But when it comes to these like modular things where you can put pieces together and like mix and match, I am gotta buy them all. I am. That's how I am. Hope it's not just the fact that you're still trying to get a black crystal. Every time you go to the parks, you get two and give them away if they're red to kids building sabers, not red bladed. Oh, that's nice. That's nice of you. Very nice of you. Got me sold. Right? If they're moving towards rechargeable, probably need. That's what I'm saying. The Palpatine one is rechargeable. We're seeing the baby steps being made. Again, complete speculation. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just some dingus on the internet. So, feel me out here. Not showing different holocrons, as those are really the only two they've shown. They do tons of sabers, though, so that'd be easy enough to change. But what I'm saying is if the Savi's tech, the inner chassis changes, that's the perfect opportunity to release brand new Kyber crystals. And here's one thing we know about Disney. They love to take ideas from the community and make their own version of it. I wouldn't be surprised if Disney all of a sudden, with the new iteration, is like, hey, we've got new Kyber crystals that are multicolored and double-sided, and you can do, because that's very much something the community's done. It's become a thing, so why not make their own version of it? Charge double. You can buy double-sided Kyber crystals now. I would not be surprised if Disney pulled that move and did that. They do that stuff all the time. They're very aware of what the community makes, and they like to do their own version of it. They do it all the time. All the time. For better or for worse. So, get a ruler to measure it. We could, but it's also concept art. It's not like official picture, so it's going to always be iffy. But what I'm saying, though, so, again, here's the thing. The reason I think they might go with new holocrons, this adds to it, too. The holocrons that we have currently, the Sith and Jedi, they are what holds the voices. And we only have so many voices in each one. If they wanted to expand and give us more quotes and make them cooler, better, more interesting holocrons, they have to make new holocrons. At some point, they're going to have to. So why not do it all at once? Why not be like, well, because the crystals that work on the holocrons also work in Savi's. Hey, if we're updating Savi's, why not just update the holocrons at the same time? We'll still sell the old ones till they're gone, but why not just sell new ones? And the people that already have them, like myself, that have already collected all this stuff, are sitting here going, oh man, like reluctantly, I won't want to, but I will want to. Like, I will want to give them all my money. They know it. They know it. They can have it both ways. A number of tests showed me as a Jedi Sentinel with cyan color blade. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It would be neat. Neopix, that's what I'm saying. I didn't want to say it. I don't want to jinx it. But yes, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That's also artwork, not finished product. 100%, David. 100%. I think the Switch is on the other side. Cries, I want an orange Kyber. Right? That's what I'm saying. It would be nice. Love for them to get it. They need to. Nowadays, NeoPixel's kind of like, it's way easier to do. They can do it for cheap. Or at least at the mass that they're going to be doing it at, they can do it for cheaper than a lot of the third-party Etsy people. Like seeing an improved chassis, fix the yellow color, see, this is what I'm saying, and make it more responsive. Even a better smooth swing. That's super easy to, even the cheap generic lightsaber makers that like mass produce these things, you can buy them for $100, can do smooth swing now. They look very behind the times with what they offer currently. And I think they could catch up, look better, and get a lot more money from us who have already bought the old stuff. And the new people who haven't bought it yet. You got to finish your gauntlet for the convention next weekend. Oh, no. Oh, no. Jacob, thank you. I'm glad you love the content. I hope you're having fun. All right, guys. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you ready? I think we should start. We should start getting the show ready. They have employees that just buy. Yeah, oh, absolutely. There are whole product teams that just do that. Everybody wants a different color. You still want gold. Wrist flick activate. This is what I'm saying. The possibilities are endless, and they're not that expensive. They're not. If for less than $200, some of the mass-produced, like, more generic-looking ones can do complete motion control. I have one, a Golden Harvest board. It's like a $189 lightsaber. It was sent to me for free. But it's a NeoPixel, under $200. Freaking amazing. Why not do that but with Savi? I don't know. I just feel like they're leaving money on the table. Okay, I'm seeing ready. Everybody's ready. Cool. Yes, we're going to get into the next episode. You guys got it queued up. I need to get it queued up. I've been sitting here talking speculation, running my mouth this whole time. Season 3. Are you ready for Twin Suns? Let me get to it. Did I miss it? Twin Suns, episode 20. Season 3, episode 20. You ready? We're going to do a 3, 2, 1, and then do it, okay? We'll do it. I'm just letting a couple more here. Ready? Okay, I'm going to do it now. Give my thing. 3, 2, 1, click. I'm going to call out my timestamp just like before. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. Of course, we start with Maul. Like, literally picks up off, like, right after. Even though it's episodes later. That's why I put these two together. I mean, you guys help pick. But... Kenobi. Love it. Sam Witwer. I'm at 30... We're anyway. 39 seconds, 40 seconds, 41, 42, 43. So we can sync. We need that Maul Saber. That's what we need, is that Darth Maul Saber. Oh, Maul. Oh yeah, is that part of the Holocron? That little triangle that he had? Is that what that was? Maul, yeah. I mean, if a guy cut off your legs and you were still alive, I'd kind of be like obsessed too. I'd be like, I'm gonna get that guy. Especially if I was like more dark side. I'm sure Kenobi did make a ton of enemies. Somewhere, Ellen Sleazebagano is out there, still mad. He rethought his life, but he's still angry. Still having them death sticks, though. So I think I've got one right here. Little death stick action. This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ah, that audio. I love that this audio that you hear of Obi is the default of the Jedi Holocron. I love that that's the default message on the Holocron. So cool. Yep, that's part of the Holocron. He didn't just take his legs. Nah, you're right. And the Holocron's calling to Ezra. Look at Obi-Wan. Look at him. That's the message she sent out after Order 66. Like, this really does give weight to those Holocron toys we get from Galaxy's Edge. It really does. I love it. And that ship, was that the Tantive 4? Ah, Rex. Yeah, dude, you gotta go to Disney Plus, log in with your own account. I can't put it on the screen. I'll get taken down. I'll get a copyright strike. Same thing as every week we've done this. And I am at 3 minutes and 49, 350, 351, 352. That's why I shout out the timestamp so we can sync. Do Kanan's lips look a little blue? Obi-Wan Kenobi, the master of cutting off legs and not losing them. Yeah. Wow. If he was alive, do you think he'd be hiding on some backwater world? Yeah, it's literally what he was doing. Ooh, that'd be a good story. Telling how Kanan got the Holocron. I like that. Yeah. Maybe with sponsors, that's why he cut off all the limbs. Yep. Yeah, maybe. It's still a bit surprising that Smuggler's Run didn't have one stationary pod for passengers who'd rather not control anything, just near there. Yeah, but they did want it to be part of the whole, like, game with the data pad and you get credits, which only half the time works. Less than half the time. First time joining. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, we've been doing it for a while. And no, I can't put the show on the screen. YouTube will take it down and give me a copyright strike. It's copyrighted material, which is why we sync. We sync up together. Also, welcome to your first watch party. Hopefully you have a Disney Plus account and can watch along. If not, you must be very confused. And Ezra just steals the ship and takes off. I can't hear you. 5 minutes and 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 6 minutes. That's where I'm at. Oh, the A-Wing. I have that. I have the figure, or the vehicle of that. Yep, that's an A-Wing. Oh, yeah. Hera's A-Wing. Technically, I think it's Hera's. I know, dude. The colors on these ships are so good. So good. The man on Tatooine is just Ben. Yeah. Ah, Ben. Oh, I'm glad he brought Chopper with him. Or it was Chopper stowed away. I might have missed that when I was talking to the chat. It's got his little pieces of the Holocron. I want those. Somebody needs to make those. little tiny holocron chunks. I want that. I don't necessarily know why, but I want it. Hey Ryan, what's going on? If you need to sync up with your Disney Plus account, I am at 7 minutes. Oh no, not QuickTime. What did I do? I hit the wrong button. I'm at 7 minutes and 30 seconds, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. There you go. Silly Palm says you'd love to see a speeder swoop chase ride at Galaxy's Edge. Shows off more landscape about two. I know. It would be cool. Yeah, that could definitely be 3D printed, those little pieces. I'm sure if I looked up Holocron, like working Holocron, there's probably some files out there, and I would just need to print the corners. Those would be fun to step on in a dark room, I know. Worse than Legos. Okay, why? You're in Eastern time, you're sleepy. I know, I tried to do it a little bit earlier this time. I need to find the sweet spot as to when most people are available. I like late at night because it means less kiddos hang out, which means it's a more manageable stream that's not as like everyone asking me what my favorite is every 5 seconds, which is fine. I'm glad that the kiddos are excited when I do earlier streams. It's really nice they're so enthusiastic, but I can only be asked what's your favorite so many times before I lose it. So. Oh, the Tusken Raiders! Savages going after Chop. Oh man, dude, Chopper's so awesome. He's like seriously one of the best droids. Oh yeah, the two holocrons work together. Yeah, from Galaxy's Edge. You put the Sith one on top of the Jedi one, and when they're both on, it makes the sounds of the Bendu. I am the Ashla and Bogan. And he goes through a whole little... Yeah. I am the one in the middle, the Bendu. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, a Hitchcock fan must have written this. Oh, explain why. I'm not super versed on Hitchcock. Not everything Hitchcock, at least. No favorites, no least favorites. And also, that's hard. I don't know if I could even answer that if I did favorites. Boy, the A-wing canopy isn't very sturdy. We do need we need live action Chopper in Andor, right? I hope we get him. And technically, Rogue One, there was live action Chopper. He went by real quick. Jennifer Jones! How are you doing? Long time no see. Been a little while. We are on Star Wars Rebels, Season 3, Episode 20, Twin Suns. 10 minutes and 34, 5, 36, 37, 38, 39, and I'll call it out in about a minute, too. So you can get caught up and synced up to where we're at. Twin Suns. Very important episode. The dialogue was North by Northwest when he was homing in on the Holocron. Oh, okay. Okay. Do I have a drink of choice when I do watch parties? This week is the Jet Juice. If you follow me on Instagram at the Dano channel, I'll be posting the recipe Friday for next week's. So you have the whole weekend to get the ingredients. This week I posted on Friday, last Friday, posted the ingredients for Jet Juice. It's a little how-to video, how to make it. This upcoming week, for next week, so this Friday, I'll be posting the recipe for the Jedi Mind Trick. And then next Tuesday evening, we'll have the Jedi Mind Trick. So thank you so much for asking. But also, if you don't want to wait until then, I have a video with a lot of the Oga's recipes here on YouTube on my channel. Just look up Dano channel, Oga's Cantina. You'll find the how to make recipes at home. It's up there. Plus, it's a good video to bookmark and share with people who are into that kind of thing. Shameless plug over. Oh, Chopper. He's such a grumbly little droid. Sandstorm. A haboob. Ryan's like, you're welcome. Choppy. He's over it. He's like, Oh, Maul. Maul knew exactly what he was doing. He's a bad dude. You know Chopper's swearing. Chopper's 100% just dropping F-bombs left and right. Did Ezra consider, even for a second, that Jedi Master Kenobi might be able to handle things himself? Well, it was questionable if Kenobi's even alive, right? Hera earlier was like, we don't even know if he's alive. If he was alive, don't you think he'd be helping us already? Like, don't leave. We need you here working on the mission. And then Ezra just snuck off anyways. Because, like, no, I felt it. Maybe he's out there. So, I think Ezra's conflicted in this moment. He doesn't know what to expect. We got one person telling him, no, there's no way he's even alive anymore. The other one's like, no, I heard him through his voice, his own intuition, telling him, no, I heard him in the Holocron. He's got to be there still. So, Chopper is the best personality of all the droids. Yeah, he does. He really does. Chop, no. Chopper power down. Too much sand. Shorted circuits. Boom. Boom. The twin suns. Ah, the drums. I love that. This show's so well made. When Chop's not pushing popular droids off ramps, he's making sailors blush. Oh, yeah. Just so you guys know, it's time-wise, I'm at 14:15. Come back. 14:18, 14:19, 14:20, 14:21, 14:22, 14:23. We got 9 minutes left. Then we're going to hang out and talk some more afterwards. So. There's never a Jawa around when you need one, but when you don't, for real, where are the Jawas on this? We saw Tusken Raiders. This was a cool episode. I think it was the first time in Rebels we had seen Tusken Raiders, because it was their first time on Tatooine in the whole show. Oh, he wakes up at the campfire. It was a dewback. That's right, there's a dewback. Kenobi. Old Ben. And this is an older Obi-Wan. I don't know. I don't know. Does anybody know? No, it's not a blurg. That is a dewback. That is a dewback. No, Obi-Wan, the first I've heard of it. Maul did. He's being tricked by Maul. Just spending time with old Obi-Wan. Even the chin grab. I love it. 3 moons. There you go. There you go. A virtual recreation of Alec Guinness. Yeah, right? I think they did a good job. The dewback is delicious. But what is it? Is it noodles? Is it dewback noodles or something like that? It's like a soup, right? I think that's what the dewback was. I know the jerky was Nuna. It's like Nuna jerky. I don't think they sell that anymore. It was just beef jerky. And then Ronto is Ronto. Ronto Wrap is Ronto, rather. But isn't the dewback? It's like dewback noodles. It's like a spicy thing. Oh, Maul. I'm gonna be quiet-ish. It's important. 1740, 1741, 1742, 1743. A little slow on that. Turns the fire out. Spicy noodles. Oh, Maul. I like Maul's outfit too. Maul already knows what's up. He has it all figured out. Here goes. There it is. Oh! Anytime, Obi-Wan. Now, this fight is quick. Just warning you if you haven't seen it yet. It's fast, but it's important. And it's very deliberate with what they show and what they do. Switches stance. See that switches stance? Went from his, like, ready to, no, we're going to switch forms. Very deliberate, every step of this. The eyes. I like it. I really do like this duel a lot. I don't know that, like, now I don't think it's a single best. Not after Kenobi. Not after seeing Kenobi 2 weeks ago. I like the look of the blades on this. I like that thin look. I think it's cool. It's a very stylized for Rebels kind of thing. But yeah. And what's cool about that is the fact that Maul went for the headbutt move like he got Qui-Gon with. That's how he killed Qui-Gon. He got him with the headbutt, distracted him, and then but this time Obi-Wan was ready for it, and he cut the headbutt move in half, and in doing so went down the middle of Maul. Like, if you rewatch that, he like does the flip, comes over, goes for the headbutt, but Obi-Wan is ready and sliced that move right in half. So cool. Yep, Samurai Showdown style. Quick moves, quick finish. Yeah, that was a very, very... When you look at it frame by frame, it's like so nuanced. He practiced that. He was ready for it, man. And again, he switched stances. He went from his stance into like, oh, nope, change feet position. And be ready. Like, he switched stances. Obi-Wan read the room. There's Obi-Wan on the dewback. It would have been cooler if it was a Kadu. You're Aunt Beru, who's a freaking savage. Next time Mandalorian or one of the other or the other shows up on Tatooine, the character needs to happen upon Maul's grave. That'd be kind of cool. Oh yeah, Maul was not even ready for that at all. But did you catch that at the end? I'm going back just a couple seconds. You saw Luke, just a tiny little silhouette of Luke running. Oh, and the way it ends, just the music, the theme. Oh God, it's such a good episode. Such a good episode. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's what I like about it. Very Kurosawa. Very Kurosawa. Kenobi series fight was awesome, top tier, but it wasn't the same. No, that's fair, man. That's totally fair. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. And guess what? It's only 11:30. It's still kind of early-ish. So let me check in on the stats here. How many people? We got 40 people watching. That's awesome. That is really cool. It looks like it dropped a little bit. Now it says 22. How many people are actually here? So, whoa. Let me get caught up on this chat. The Luke... I mean, this was Luke still early. This is like not teenage Luke. That wasn't Luke from New Hope. We're still a few years out. Yeah, and the binary sunset finishing music. Luke would be... I don't think he would be 5... Well, he's Ezra's age. You're right. That is kind of weird because he's Ezra's age within a few months. So, yeah, that was kind of a weird silhouette. Ooh, I'm yawning. Oh, man. Okay, you're showing 35. I'm seeing 37 now. My stream was looking weird just because when I looked at the stats, the page hadn't been open in a little while. It was catching up. You work till 2 a.m. normally, so it's still early in the evening. Nice. You're back from putting out the... Well, the episode's over, but I'm glad you're here, Ryan. I'm glad you're here. Welcome back, by the way. So what'd you guys think? Well, I mean, for most of you, I think we went through like 78% of you have already watched this episode. And I think 20%, 22 or whatever, had not. What did you think if this is your first time? And if maybe it was your time, like another time, just revisiting. You've seen it before and you're just revisiting it again. It's so good. I loved it. Kenobi's gone white-haired and he wasn't that old in the Kenobi. No, he was not. I have a Kenobi right over here. Somewhere. I thought I did. Jeez, where'd it go? Can I do this? Look at this guy. He's looking a little like me, built like me. But it comes with Lola. But it's Kenobi from the Obi-Wan Kenobi. I need to open this thing up. I'll open it up another day, or probably later tonight. I need to make a video for the rest of this week, but yeah, man. Yeah. Let's see here. Where we got here? How is this chat doing? This episode is about 2 years before episode 4. That's right. That is right. First timer. What'd you think, Jeffrey? What'd you think? How do you feel about it? So it looks about 13 or so. He does look about 13 or so, but I think he is. I think 15 is about right. One of the truly great episodes in all of animation. One of your favorite moments in all of Star Wars. It's definitely one of the best moments in Star Wars, I think. Top 5 of Rebels episodes for me. Yeah. Now, I forget, because I've had quite a few of these jet juices by now. Did we decide for next week yet? Did we figure out what we're doing next week? I know I threw out some ideas of some stuff leading into Andor. I know you guys... I just refresh my memory, please. We can do more Rebels. Initially, last week when I was talking about it, I was like, oh, then we'll get into World Between Worlds and all that kind of stuff. But... I wonder if we save that. Sorry, I was literally woke up at like 4 this morning. But I wonder if we save World Between Worlds and Doom and those other episodes. Do we save those for the lead up to Ahsoka? Because I think those are going to be more important coming towards Ahsoka. But, if we do watch World Between Worlds and another episode prior next week, it will tie into what we watched last week with Twilight of the Apprentice. So what do you think? Let me know. What are you guys feeling on that? I'm gonna caught up here. Rebels is your favorite of all Star Wars property, top notch. Rebels is so good. Jeffrey, you liked it? Cool. Ezra's about 16. Sounds about right. Charlie, great. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? If it's 2 years for A New Hope, then Luke and Ezra should be about 16, 17. Yeah. Not everyone grows very tall. That's true. They called him Wormy. So maybe that's why. Why not do Rogue One in 3 or 4 parts? That's not a bad idea. Maybe we break it up into chunks. I'll think about that. Oh, you're right. Nope, Pangea Rider. We're going to do Ghost of Geonosis with Saw Gerrera. I think that... And then maybe we can get into the Rogue One into parts. I like that. I like that. So Ghost of Geonosis, let me mark it. That was season, someone refresh my memory, 4? Right? Or am I... Or is it 3? I don't remember. Let me look it up. Ghost of Geonosis is season 3. So we're actually going to go back a little ways. But I like that. I think that's a good idea. Ghost of Geonosis Part 1 and 2, which is episodes 12 and 13 from season 3. I like that. Oh, my computer's like, dude, I'm running out of memory. You've been streaming forever. I have a weird memory leak issue going on. You say the Ahsoka eps should be saved for her show. I think so, too. I agree. Jeddah, call Saw? Yeah, Saw Gerrera. So their Ghost of Geonosis episodes have Saw Gerrera. Okay, here's a question. Here's a question. Ash, what are you doing here? Do it all at once. Waves handed air, either using the Force or fighting fire. Okay. If we do Ghost of Geonosis with Saw Gerrera, do we instead push that out a week and instead next week tackle the Clone Wars episodes where we first see Saw Gerrera? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Also, I don't know which episodes those are, so help me out. There's also a 2-parter in season 4 with Saw, which includes direct setup for Rogue One. Let me know which ones are those. I forget what it is. I vaguely remember. Oh, In the Name of Rebellion, Part 1 and 2. That's exactly what you're talking about. Okay. Let me make a note. I'm going to make a note because we got a lot of good stuff here. My last note was, is Star Tours haunted? That's awesome. So I'm going to put Ghosts of Geonosis. In the Name of the Rebellion is another arc. And that's going to come after Ghosts of Geonosis. And then I'm going to put, before that, Clone Wars Saw Gerrera episodes, so I can know to look them up. Not Herrera, Guerrera. Episodes. And then after that, we'll do Rogue One. I need to look at how many weeks we've got. Rogue One. Oh, but somewhere in there we need to do the B-Wing episode. So I'm going to put before Rogue One, I'm going to put B-Wing episode, and maybe one that goes along with it. Also Mon Mothma. You guys are like literally live working this through with me. Mon Mothma episodes. So I have to figure out the order, the proper order. Let's see here. Either your phone doesn't like the stream, or use too much force, or the Empire's hacking. I was refreshing the memory on my thing, so it might have been weird. There's also an episode of Bad Batch with Saw. You're right. There's so much. Full Saw recap before Andor will be good. I think so too. Do you think Saw Gerrera is going to be in Andor at all? Do you think so? Jeddah call Saw. It was, wasn't it? I think you're right. Yes, Star Tours is haunted. I know. I looked it up. You must go. May the Force be with you. Clone Wars episodes do set up Saw's character development. That's what I'm saying. Do we do that? Saw was in a 4-part Clone Wars arc and then Bad Batch pilot. Yeah. Mothra. Did I say Mothra? The Gonkzilla be there? Yeah. I've had quite a few jet juice tonight. Okay, I did that one. B-Wing expansion to X-Wing was fun. That's a heavy-duty bomber. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Maybe. And what is that in reference to? Alright. Let me put Bad Batch in here with Saw. And I'm going to try and figure out, in the Name of the Rebellion, I'm going to put Bad Batch Saw episode. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe those two go together. 5, 6. And how many weeks do we have leading up to Andor coming out? We are at this week right now, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, too far. Oh no. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 7. So we have 7 weeks until Andor comes out, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think I've got what I need. I just need to put them in the proper order. So here's what we're going to do. I've got enough to make this happen, to make this work. We've got enough episodes. I just need to figure out the right order. So stay tuned. I'll probably post it. I'll post it the day of. For sure, Tuesday I'll post that morning. Here's my thumbnail on Instagram. Here's the link. Whew. But I'm going to try and curate it the right way and plan it out. I'll probably do it tomorrow when I'm at work. Figure out what the right order should be for all the episodes. But so far I've got Clone Wars Saga Rare episodes. So maybe I just pick 2 or 3 of the best ones. Ghost of Geonosis arc from Rebels. In the Name of the Rebellion arc from Rebels. Bad Batch Saga Rare episode. Or episodes. We'll see. The B-Wing episode from Rebels. And Mon Mothma episode from Rebels. And then also Rogue One. And so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 7 things. The B-Wing episode and Mon Mothma episode, I think I can probably do that in one night. And then Rogue One, maybe I break up into 2 pieces. That's what I'm thinking, preliminary. I might change my mind. I may just drop Rogue One altogether and do something else. Because I know we've all seen Rogue One. And it's a little bit harder to do a whole movie. The shows are easy and more digestible. B-Wing was On the Wings of the Master. Thank you, B-Wing. Season 2, On the Wings of the Master. I like that. That helps me. Because chronological order helps me out too. Season 3, Secret Cargo. Thank you so much. Season 3, Secret Cargo. Thank you so much for putting those in there, Pangea Rider. I appreciate that. When haven't you had a few... Ain't that the question, Ash? Ain't that the question? You think Saw is going to be... Oh, okay, that's what you were referring to. Gotcha. I don't know, maybe. Yeah. Right? That's kind of how I feel. It's a maybe. It's definitely a maybe. 7 weeks? That's like a year. You must be a kid with no sense of time. When summer vacation seemed to last forever. I know, right? I know. Time just goes faster and faster. It really does. Rogue One could be a special Friday night stream. It could be, but most of my Friday nights are spoken for. I got to spend some time with the wife, and I work a lot. When I'm not working at work, I come home and work on stuff channel related or other side project related, and that really only leaves me Friday night and Saturday night to hang out with the wife and or family. And we like to go to the movies a lot, and usually that's Friday night, so that would be hard. But there are not a ton of movies coming out that we know of, so maybe it's a possibility. Let's see, maybe a Saturday midday. That I could probably do. Midday live stream Saturday and midday Sunday. That's doable. Watch party for Rogue One after Andor. Ooh, see, that I like. I like that. After Andor ends, then we find time, because that'll put us in, what, October-ish? Right? I think first week or so of October. I like that. I like that a lot. Is there a Borgullet backstory episode? There's not. I think Borgullet, first time we saw it, was Rogue One. It's like a weird squid octopus thing. But he knows the truth. Spoiler, I make a cameo in Andor. Are those mouse ears? Ash, do you have mouse ears? It's been stated for us Whittaker is in Andor. I did not know that was confirmed. Very cool. Then, yeah, we get Saw. Love it. Hey, if I known I was going to be working late, I would have brought some sake. Ooh, sake. Warm or chilled? I would love to hear your wife's comment. Oh, she doesn't care about this stuff. I mean, she doesn't, dislike it, but she doesn't, care about it. So, yeah. I don't think you would love to hear her commentary on it. She's just, very ambivalent to it. She's like, yeah, it's fine. She'll sit and watch it when new stuff comes out, but, she'll watch Kenobi with me the next day after we do our watch parties. We would sit there and she'd, I at least want to know what's going on and watch it, and we talk a little bit about it, but no. You're not missing anything crazy. It's just not. It's not her thing. How you liked it? I wanted to see Black Phone, but instead we went and saw Elvis yesterday. Yeah, yesterday we went. It was my second time seeing Elvis. I ditched work and went and saw Elvis last week, and then my wife was like, "I want to see Elvis." I was like, "Let's go see it." So we went and saw it yesterday. But I do really, really, really want to see Black Phone. I think the Black Phone and Lightyear are the two movies on my list that I need to see. So, we'll see. We'll see. Need less work. I do need less work. You're right. I need, like, fun work, this kind of stuff. This is what I like doing. The other stuff's just to pay the bills. It's the soulless, life-sucking job that I do during the day. What do we got here? You always drink it chilled. Hot sake wears off real quick. Yeah, I've never liked the hot. Gives a kind of a weird mouthfeel, too. The good stuff generally doesn't taste that good heated anyway. So there you go. Elvis the Pelvis. That was him. I enjoyed that movie quite a bit, actually. It was long. Really long. But I liked it a lot. This Friday, I need to get tickets, by the way. I need to see if Cinebar, my theater of choice, has tickets for Thursday. I'm sure it does. It always does. It's weird, that theater, it's like a nice luxury theater where they've got all recliners, assigned seating like always now, and they have like waiters that come and take your order and then bring you food. So it's better food than just popcorn and a hot dog or whatever, like most other theaters, or nachos, or slightly better. I mean, the nachos are way better than normal theater nachos. But it's always like completely empty until the night of. Like, I'll go book tickets. I'm like, oh, look, no one's even booked to go to the show. Like, no one's going to go see Doctor Strange. We can get whatever seats we want. And then all of a sudden, the night of, it's just packed. It's like everybody's super last minute at that theater. All right. Where were we at? You're on the fence about watching Elvis. Don't know that it'll hold up to the real Elvis. So I'm not. I mean, Pulp Fiction. One of the best like deleted scenes is Mia Wallace asking Vincent Vega, "Are you an Elvis man or a Beatles man?" It's a whole thing. I've always found myself to be more of an Elvis man. I grew up liking the music more than I liked the Beatles. Nowadays, I would say I'm probably a little bit more of a Beatles man, but I did grow up really liking Elvis music. I didn't really know the whole story, but knowing now what I know after seeing that movie and learning a little bit more about the Colonel Tom Parker character that Tom Hanks played, really interesting stuff. I thought it was well done. And Austin Butler, who played Elvis, he killed it. Who designed the Mosh Isley logo? Oh, that was Mike Forrester of Hondo Supply. Dude, that guy's a killer designer. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot that, just put the thing over the thing, but there's a lot of nuance in this design that's really, really well done. You got a whole year till making a trip to the theater. You're old. Are you going to wait to go to the movies until Indiana Jones comes out? Wow, that is dedication. Need to see what Lightyear's all about, being a space. I know I need to see it too, even though it had mixed-ish reviews. I usually go on Wednesday afternoon at Red Rock. Get the senior discount, and it's not crowded. So I went, like I said, I like work was dead, so I ditched. I was like, yeah, I'm calling it a day early. And I went to the movies last week. And I went on, like, I think it was like, it might have been a Wednesday. I think I did Monday and Wednesday, actually. But I went, and I was like, midday at the movies. I was like, okay, this is a different crowd. And I was like, it's a much more chill crowd. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Let's see here. Though sometimes go to the drive-in. Ooh, the drive. So I can't do the drive-in here in Vegas in the summer. It's too dang hot. And I don't want to sit there running my AC in my car that long. Like, I don't know. I guess I could. But I'd rather just go sit in a comfy recliner. Plus, I do the Regal movie pass. So you go to Red Rock, you do Regal. That's Regal. I do the $18 a month. I think I pay $21 because I get a couple other theaters. But it's like $21 a month. And it's unlimited movies. And so if you go twice, at least twice, you've paid for it. And so I've been to 3 movies in the last week. So I've got my money's worth. But yeah, I pay for that every month. So I'm always like, yeah, what Regal Theater, what movie can I see this time? So I need to see Lightyear and Black Phone. Your mom actually saw Elvis in Vegas. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. So after seeing that movie, it makes me want to go to the Westgate Hotel. And it's kind of unrelated, but last time I was at the Westgate Hotel, which is where a good chunk of the Elvis movie takes place, like the back quarter or so. Last time I was there was for a toy convention, and at that convention, I was kind of just farting around, looking around the building, and I noticed that the gift shop had weird shaped doors. And I went in the gift shop, And I was like, oh, okay, oh, you can see remnants from the old Star Trek experience. And I looked, and in the back wall, there's a gap between where the ceiling was and what the wall was. And I was like, wait, that's a hole. What's in there? And I kind of took my camera and zoomed in. And I was like, oh, you can see the old, empty, big, giant cave that is the old Star Trek experience. So I was like, how do I get over there? So I went outside of the gift shop, and I walked around. I was like, oh, there's a whole vacation club lounge here. And they had someone at the door checking to make sure you're a vacation club member. I was like, hey, actually, I'm not a member, but I just noticed that this is the old Star Trek experience. Is there any way you can can I just, like, set foot? I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm just going to, like, set foot in and just look real quick. And I'll be right back out, like, 30 seconds. They're like, yeah, it's fine. And so I went, and I looked, and I went into the lounge. And it is literally all still intact. All of the Star Trek experience is, and I'm not a Star Trek fan at all. I do not like Star Trek. But seeing that themed room, huge room, still perfectly themed, all the walls, everything. It was cool, and I want to film it, and I want to share with people that it's still there, and at least let them see what it looks like. So I do need to go back to the Westgate Hotel, which is called the International, which is where Elvis had a long residency after watching the movie. Have you already watched the episode yet? Oh yeah, we already watched it a long time ago. Well, not a long time, but we finished a little while ago with the second episode. But yeah, no, I post this stuff on Instagram when I start. We started the stream at 2 hours ago at 10 o'clock. Started the show at 10:30 p.m. And so, yeah, no, not stalling. We're just kind of recapping and hanging out and doing whatever. But you missed it. Next week, Tuesday. Okay, so here's a question for everybody who's here. How did the earlier by half an hour time work for you? We've got 38 people, 40 people here right now. It seems like we've kept just about 44. I'm looking at my stats here. 46 was a peak, 43, 44. So between 33, I think we dropped down to 32, 31. Between 30 to 40 people were here this whole time. I don't remember if that's better or worse than last week. I'll have to go back and look at my stats. But how did this work out for you? This round being slightly earlier, 30 minutes earlier. What I'm trying to do is dial in the right time when I can get the most people here. Because I know it's hard for the East Coast because I'm 3 hours later than you are. And so for East Coast, when I start this at 10 o'clock, it's 1 in the morning over there. So it's a bit harder, and I understand that. And I want to really, like, dial it in. I really want to dial it in. Ash, you're not a huge moviegoer. 1 or 2 a year, maybe 3. Oh, yeah, I go often. Just realized you and I have a lot in common. Sure, not a brother. Might be. Lightyear was amazing. See, I think I would like it. I really do think I would like it. It was 106 here today, and will be like that for a while. Yeah, I'm not sure where exactly you're at, but it is hot. Nasty hot. You do it in the summer. Bring your own drinks, food, drive a convertible anyway, so you can handle the heat. Right on. You're a stronger man than I. That's for sure. Back when it was the International. Exactly. The real Elvis? Lies. Elvis was a myth like Bigfoot. Last time I was the Westgate was to see Jen Kramer's magic show. I'm not familiar with Jen Kramer. You actually did the Star Trek experience. That's cool. I went when I moved here in the early 2000s. Get this. August 2nd of this year, August 2nd will be 20 years that I've lived here in Las Vegas. I mean, I moved around a lot as a kid and went from, like, place to place. But Vegas is the longest I've lived anywhere in my whole life. 20 years. It was Hilton. Yeah, it was Hilton. Interesting fact about the Elvis movie, they don't mention Hilton at all. They do talk about the Star Trek experience. They show it in the screen. It's on the signs. And I'm like, that's the Hilton, but they still called it the International. I wonder if it was a branding thing. They didn't want to pay Hilton for the name. I don't know. You did Star Trek experience as well? Yeah, I missed it. But I also wasn't into Star Trek. I went to it, but I didn't go to it. I didn't do the ride. I was too young to drink at that point, so I didn't do the bar or anything. But furious that the Star Trek closed. You got to see it in 2002. Yeah, no, I missed all that. I missed all of it. So, Jennifer, this time it started at 10. I started a bit earlier at 10, but I didn't start the show until 10:30. That's kind of, I was like, well, so last time I started the stream at 10:30, and I didn't start the show till 11. So I bumped everything up 30 minutes, just to see how that would go. Galen Howard says, earlier time works for you. Okay. You were working at Bally's when you knew the Vegas Hilton was being sold way ahead of the official announcement. S400 moved from the LVH to Bally's. That always means a sale. All good to you, being slightly more conscious, so that's a plus. Okay. Being situated in Australia was perfect for you. Okay. Felt a bit rushed with the earlier start, says Caitlin Ryan. Okay, interesting. I'm still getting caught up on some of these the chats. You did Star Trek Experience, really liked it, even though you're not a fan. Teleport was really convincing. That's what I've heard. That is what I've heard. Jeffrey says works out for me, though I thought it started at 10:30. Guess I was late. Yeah, so I try to post these all on. It's so much easier to reach people through Instagram. More people see my stories, more people see the posts than posting it to the community tab here on YouTube. It sucks, but it is what it is. So I should have posted both, and I did not, and I should have. So I will try to do that next week if I change the time to earlier. I don't think I will, because I think I might have something going on next Tuesday during that time frame. So I think the earliest I'll ever do it is 10. But we'll see. We'll see what I feel next week. Glad you got to see Star Trek Experience with Mom. Always been a Trek fan. Never was yourself, but still neat to see. I imagine it was. Perfect time in Australia. Okay, good to know. Oh, and Kaylin, you're in Texas. Nice. You both like Trek and Wars. More so. Oh, Wars more so. Yep. Don't know if the holiday messed up your package delivery you sent, but it should be there. Oh, I'll have to check. I haven't been to my P.O. box since last week. I will check tomorrow. You were 2 years old when you were 2 when I moved to Vegas. Wow. I was 18. Oh, and the Vegas Hilton was reconfigured as the White House for the film Diamonds Are Forever. Really? Interesting. And Dennis says Elvis was filmed in Australia. I'm sure it was. It probably was. But there was, in fact, some of the external shots were, but they filmed movies in a lot of locations. So I'm sure some of it was, maybe not all of it. Either way, the International Hotel, the external shots, at least, that they used was of the Westgate here in town. And that's where, story-wise, it took place. It may not have been where they filmed it, but it's where the story took place, and it is based in history, so that's why I want to go back. But I'm sure it was filmed in Australia. I've been in your hometown since you were 2, turned 44 a couple weeks ago. Never moved anywhere else. I've moved around a lot, so I'm used to it. Skip over Space Camp jokes. See how it's been over to 6 seconds coming up with that masterpiece. Star Trek Experience was fun. Actually supposed to go to Vegas for Star Trek Con in August. Hey, that's cool. Star Wars from birth, but started enjoying Trek in college. I'll be honest, I've never given it a chance. I just decided I didn't like it. And I never got into it. I mean, from what little I've seen, I didn't really enjoy. I did like the J.J. Abrams Star Trek first movie. Second one I didn't like, of the newer ones. Didn't really like. Not thrilled with the property, mostly because it serves as a convention hotel. That's the only time I've really been there is for the convention, given it's right next to the convention center. Yeah, that is weird, right? Experience walked so Batu could run. And I've heard the opposite, honestly. I hear people saying, when they look at Batu, and it's usually from people who haven't been to Batu, but what I've read is people are saying, oh, that's nothing compared to Star Trek Experience. And I don't know if that's just like old man, like, oh, what do you kids don't know what we had? It could be that. I don't know, because I didn't get to experience the Star Trek Experience, but the people that did seem to really, really love it. Really, really love it. You like Star Trek? Jean-Luc Skywalker is my favorite captain. I almost got transferred there when Fry's Electronics opened up there. Oh, well, what could have been, but Fry's is gone now. It's all gone. We usually go to Rio and check out Star Trek Convention. I've heard lately that the Rio is in really bad shape. Really bad shape. They can use establishing shots of the exterior and film on set. Yep, exactly. Exactly right. Wait, are you telling me Lord of the Rings wasn't filmed in Middle-earth? It might have been. It was filmed in New Zealand. I'm pretty excited. Usually go to San Diego Comic-Con, and they're usually too close together. But you're finally pulling the trigger. You gotta meet Kirk. Is he gonna be there? Is the Shat Man gonna be there? I don't think he likes being called the Shat Man. But I just made that up now. Guys, this has been a lot of fun. Are you ready to end it? It's midnight. It's midnight here. I've been going for 2 hours. I think that's a good capstone, a good, nice way to end this. I've got a good list of episodes. I understand if you don't check Instagram too often. I'm going to try to post in the community tab this upcoming week. But if you want the recipe for the Jedi Mind Trick, I'm going to post it on Instagram in my Reels. It's going to be there on Friday. I posted it as a short here on YouTube too, actually, the Jet Juice. And some guy was like, dude, this ain't it. You should stick to seasoning burgers or whatever. He thought I was the Dano seasoning guy. I'm not. But I'm going to post on Friday. I'll post a reel of Jedi Mind Trick. I'll post a short here on YouTube of the Jedi Mind Trick, how to make it. So you have all weekend to make it if you want. Or figure out a way to make a non-alcoholic version, if that's your thing. That's cool. And then on Tuesday next week, I'm going to do 10 o'clock again. I think I'm leaning heavily towards 10 o'clock again when I start the stream. 10:30 is when I start the show. And I don't know what episodes I've picked yet, but I'll post them ahead of time that morning, most likely, or the day before on Monday. I'll post them and let you guys know which episodes I settled on that we're going to watch. But again, I think at this point, we're done with Kenobi. We've had 2 weeks post-Kenobi. And we're ready to move into our build-up towards Andor. And we're going to get into, like, more rebellion. More rebellion. So you saw on YouTube for my Jet Juice. Nice, nice, nice. You tried getting into Trek. You liked the original series. But, yep, not for you. Fair enough. Up until 2020, you went to the Rio a few times a year. All for tapings of Penn and Teller. Nice. I never went and saw that. Nice, though. Alright, here we go. Ophelia used to have to watch it begrudgingly with your parents, but now you love the original series. Panji says, if it helped, I can send you a list of the episodes in their series pertaining to Saw and Ahsoka. Sure, go for it. I'll definitely take a look. Whenever we try doing live long and prosper hand gesture, you end up just flipping people off. Oh. Don't forget to R&D the light speed to Endor drink. I love R&D with drinks. Yes, I will... I will absolutely try to come up with something. I'm thinking more rum. I'm thinking rum, a little something blue. I like your idea with the knocking the shot or dropping a shot in. I'll have to invest in some stubby shot glasses. I don't do shots. I really don't. It's like you have to like really twist my arm to get me to do shots. But I like the idea of dropping something into this drink. Normally, when you do a shot like that, it's into a beer. Or something that's not as heavy as a cocktail already. So finding that balance of adding a shot to something so it's not too alcohol forward, that's going to be the hard part. But I like the idea of the whole like punch it and it goes. It could be something like a shot or half shot of blue curacao to make the drink blue. It could be an orange drink that starts orange-ish. Maybe orange juice, rum, a little lime. And then you drop in the blue curacao shot to make it blue, and it kind of turns this blue color. That's the punch it. See, that could work. That could work. All right, Tilda Spire from Jedi United. You like the drinks that go with the streams? Cool. I'm glad you're into that. Glad you're into that. I've never been to Graceland, but I want to go. In fact, the song Graceland by Paul Simon is one of my favorite. I said the F word. Is one of the best songs ever. It's on the top of my playlist. I love Paul Simon. I love Graceland. At least the song. And the album. Ah, yes, the Jaeger bomb days, right? Oh, maybe a test tube. I'll have to invest in test tubes, so we'll see. Guys, I am going to end the stream. Thank you all so much for hanging out, for being a part of this week. It's my pleasure to hang out with you guys, and I'm so glad that we can do this every week. I like the community we've got going on. And so, yeah, no, just much love to each and every one of you for hanging out and doing this. It's just cool to see familiar faces every week and get to hang out and enjoy Star Wars. It's fun. It's very fun. Mike's saying Miss Marvel time and then sleep. Perfect, right? This is actually perfect that it ends at midnight. So if you're a Marvel fan, you can go do all that kind of stuff. Batuu is your Graceland. Batuu is kind of my Graceland too, but I would actually like to see Graceland. See y'all next week. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Guys, I hope you all have a good night. You know the deal. Until next time, don't be a moof milker. Be the spark. See ya.